Hello and welcome to the PhoneBurner training. This is the Don't Be Complicated training series. My name is Jeff Osnes. I'll be presenting to you today, and if you need to reach out to me, you can shoot me an email, jeff@phoneburner.com. Once again, jeff@phoneburner.com. And today we're going to talk about scheduling a follow-up call. There are several different ways you can schedule a follow-up call with a contact. So let's talk about these. Let's click on Contacts. The first one I'm going to show you is how to schedule a follow-up call outside of a dial session. So there's two ways. Let's say we wanted to schedule a follow-up call with this particular contact. We could check the box next to the contact's name, click on Add Event, and that would pop up the calendar so you can see what's on your calendar, and then choose the date and time, set the date, time, description, any reminders, anything like that, and then hit Save Changes. That will add an appointment to your calendar. Another way to do it is when you're in a contact record, you can click on the Add Event button, and that'll bring up the calendar as well. And then, of course, you can choose the date and time and set a specific calendar appointment. Any of these calendar appointments can be edited at any time, and you can quickly access the individual contact details from the calendar itself. So that's how you can schedule a follow-up appointment or a calendar appointment from outside of a dial session. But let's talk about now how to do it in a dial session. Let's start a quick dial session here. Okay, so once you're in a dial session, you can schedule a follow-up by clicking on the Schedule Follow-up button here, and that'll bring up your calendar. Here you can choose the date and time just like any other one, and it will track back to the individual contact. You can set any reminders that you need to set and save changes. That'll add that appointment to your calendar. There may be other situations where you want to schedule a follow-up call with somebody, but you don't have a specific date and time to do that. You know those calls when you're calling somebody and they say, hey, I'd love to chat with you, but give me a call back in a couple of weeks. Or give me a call back on June 15th. Whatever. They don't give you a specific date and time, so you don't have a specific appointment with them to follow up with them. There's a couple tricks, a couple things you can do for this. The simplest thing, in my opinion, is to just add a quick note to the notes in the contact, like something like FU for follow-up. Nothing naughty there, guys. So we put that, and then we put a date here. So something like 6/15/2015. All together, no spaces. It looks a little silly there, but it's very important that it be very unique. That's why I don't recommend putting any spaces in there. You don't necessarily need to put something like FU for follow-up there at the beginning, but that just kind of gives it more of a unique factor so that when you are looking for that later on, you can find it. So if I were to end this call, now I can go do an advanced search. I can go and do an advanced search in my contact manager for any contacts with FU 6/15/2015. So on June 15th, I can do this search and it will give me a list of every contact that I need to follow up with on that date. So these are contacts, once again, that I don't have a specific date and time to follow up with them. So it's not a specific appointment, it's just one of those give me a call back later type of a thing. Another thing you can do, if you don't like having to go through that, remembering a note scheme, you can go into your custom fields. So we can go to our Manage Custom Fields, and we can create a new custom field, and we can make that custom field a date selector and save changes. Now we can go into a contact either in or out of a dial session. So let's take this particular contact. And here's our custom field here, follow-up. We can select that, say, June 15th. And then we save that custom field. And remember, you can edit custom fields during a dial session. So this custom field will be available during a dial session. We're just going to do it outside of a dial session because it's simpler during this demo. So we're going to click on Contacts. Now I can do an advanced search on June 15th I can come in here and do a search for follow-ups on June 15th and search. And that'll give me all of my contacts that I have set an appointment for or a date for me to follow up with them on that specific date. So that's how you can use PhoneBurner to schedule both specific and open-ended follow-ups to help you really move through your dials a lot quicker. So once again, PhoneBurner has two account levels. We have our 7.5 hour for $67.50 a month and our unlimited for $149 a month. And if you are looking for multiple accounts, just let me know and I can get you the pricing on that. It does depend on how many users you have. The more users you have, the deeper the discount. If you don't have a PhoneBurner account, go ahead and get your PhoneBurner account today. You can go to phoneburner.biz to set up your account, get a free trial, and happy dialing.